Can I help you?
Howdy there. I could use a stew, I think.
All right. Get that for you.
Hello.
Moment.
We are talking with a thing in our mouth now. Dang, Sven, you didn't. Yes, please.
Alright.
Afraid I gotta walk over to the telegram office and send something toward the Department of Health and then figure out where all the doctors are at.
Oh, probably near St. Denis or Rhodes.
Something like that, yeah. Thank you very kindly.
50 cents.
Appreciate it very much, friend. What was your name?
Sven Svensson. How about you?
Sven Svensson. Well, my name is Robert Norton Moody. Most folk call me Robert or Moody. Up to you.
Nice to meet you, Robert.
Good to meet you as well, Sven. I imagine I'll see you in the future.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely.
Be well,
Be
sir.
safe.
I'm riding with a toothpick in my mouth because it changes the shape of how I talk just a bit. I gotta show you my big old boy, Jess. This guy got a big mountain of a horse. I suppose we go towards Rhodes. Howdy, friend. Let us jump into the actual... Good. Ready for this, Jess? He's got two horses. One of them's name is Percival. The other one's name is Gawain. This here is Gawain. He's a big old shire. Because, you know, Quain's horse was a big old, partly maybe sea creature from Orkney. We are going to go from Armadillo up to Blackwater. Guess that's the nearest telegram. Woo! Sorry if I cough in anybody's ears. I am still getting over a sickness. It's getting better. Ooh, there's everybody. Okay, we got Becker. So I'm currently looking at the in Discord, excuse me, on duty channel, which has, I think, one I have not met, and then Medic Emmett, Dr. McNamara, Dr. Owsley, Dr. Fletcher, Dr. Margot, Medic Becker, maybe Dr. Becker, I don't know, and a Dr. Trix. I know most of those people. How are you? Oh, he's an NPC. That's a tiny horse. His howdy friend threw me for a loop. This is the only thing with being west. Takes forever to get back to anywhere else. We're going to jump into the medical RP and see what happens. We're gonna need to get a hotel room that's closer to things. We didn't even go all the way out to Tumbleweed. There is nobody here. So we go to Strawberry, because that is next closest. This hill right here is where we left Abdul. Well, there's a transit person. Oh, howdy, Dr. McNamara.
How are you?
Doing well. Is there need for a trainee, perhaps?
Always. We've got Dr. Margot, Medic Mason, Dr. Fletcher, and Silas, I think, is going to have a patient soon. So we're waiting for Silas to have his patient and probably transporting to Rose.
Very good,
but, yeah,
very good.
Absolutely. If you want to just head right on up. I'm just running over to the telegram office. I'll be right back.
Certainly, certainly.
Howdy.
Howdy, friends. Emmett, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Doing all right, doing all right. Dr. Margot, pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. How are you?
Well, doing well, doing well.
And how can we help you today?
Well, I'm traineeing, so to speak.
In, with us?
With you, yes, sir.
Oh, well, welcome. I'm
It's,
sorry. I think, Emmett pointed you out down there, and I believed you were someone completely different.
Yeah.
No, it's all right, it's all right. You pulled some stitches out of
That's right. I do
Cougar
remember
Bible
who you are,
good,
yes.
a good while ago.
Moody, correct?
Yes, sir, that is me, that is me.
Oh, good to see you again. How have you been keeping?
Quite well, actually, quite well. Just some time spent out of state to rehabilitate the old arm, and then doing some farm type chores in order to rebuild some strength, get some confidence back in using this right hand.
Wonderful. All going well?
Yeah, very, very. The doctor out east towards the Carolinas said that I would be nigh on probably ambidextrous once I got all of my confidence back in my right hand.
Well, that's good.
Years of relying on your left will do that to you when you're right dominant, I guess.
Yes, I suppose so. Now that it's stronger, you should be able to use it more, I suppose.
Well, indeed, indeed. Nothing shakes. That's nice.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Dr. Gray did a neurosurgery on it, I think, shortly before she resigned, Dr. Fletcher said.
Yes. Yes,
Which
lucky
is-
you.
Yeah, indeed. Sad to hear that she's gone elsewhere, but very fortunate for me, I suppose.
Well, indeed. But, we have a large team. Someone else will step in to fill the void.
That's the hope, that's the hope. Well, Dr. McNamara said we were waiting on Silas had a patient incoming, and then we'd be
And then we're
headed
gonna head to
somewhere
Rose.
else.
Yes,
Yeah, something like that.
that's right. It's just go and find out what's going on.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm going to check the tip line real quick.
Sure, sure. There's probably something in there for me, Emmett. You can ignore that. Hey, man. I did see you. Didn't want to be rude.
Hello. And you weren't rude, don't worry.
Hello
Appreciate you saying so.
Oh, howdy.
Is any of your senior team currently around?
They're all doing it in the attic, in the wood shop.
No, we're not. That's a lie. Hello.
Hello there. I'm one of the game wardens with the Ranger Corps, and I would like to donate a book that we've researched.
All right.
That's about herbs.
Oh, happily have a book.
Oh, very nice.
Can we give it to Annalise for a wedding present?
Well,
Was Miss
Let me
Annalise getting
guess.
married?
Yeah. I gave
Very
her
nice.
a poison cognac bottle.
Cognac.
Oh yeah, cognac.
You say poisoned?
Words like Banjor.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
I
it
hope she
was
didn't
poison.
plan on drinking it.
Oh my.
Oh no, I told her. She's really
Oh,
into the
okay.
toxicology stuff, so.
There we go.
A huge book.
Thank you.
Okay, this is lots and lots of research, so I hope it helps the medical department and her department within it.
Very much appreciated.
Absolutely. Thank you all for your hard work, and I'll go to sleep now. It's way too late.
All right. Well, you have a good rest.
Thank you. Stay safe, everyone.
Good night, Tree.
Take care.
You as well.
So how are y'all this fine evening?
Doing well.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's been rather calm, so.
That's so far.
It's been like that all day. I think I've only been out on like 2 or 3 tips.
That could be terrifying.
Yeah, it's
Although I suppose rather calm with 4 or 5 of us about and nothing going on than a multiple down with just myself and Dr. Fletcher like a couple days ago.
Indeed. You're really lucky you get to do multiple down by yourself.
I'm a trainee. I'm afraid there's no such luck, Dr. Margot.
You are correct.
Oh, I love the tips where I go out and I find 2, 3 people down and I just went out by myself. Yeah, I'll be back for you. Best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Baked goods. Alright, I'll be back in a moment.
There's that big hunk of sexual deviancy I was looking for.
Wish I could. I wish I could do it right now.
What an interesting sentence. Hope he's not talking about the doctor's toes.
To be honest, I have no idea.
Sorry, lack thereof,
What he's-
rather.
Well, no, I get that. I meant like what Thompson says.
Hmm. Is that fellow Ranger, or?
Yeah.
All right, I wondered. Y'all, I haven't been introduced to him, so.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
Jed.
and he's kidnapping Dr. Owlsley.
All right, all aboard the coach.
All right. I cannot see the horses.
Fletcher's
Maybe I
at
was
the
at-
telegram station,
Yes,
right?
picked them up from there, I believe. I think Connor's there as well.
Oh, that's right. Connor never came back.
Oh no! It's so buggy.
Howdy. Howdy.
Are you all running away without me?
No, we come to get you, but apparently, oh my god.
Are you okay?
There we go.
Oh my god, as you got completely dicked.
You all alright? Okay, what's going on?
Did something happen to someone?
There's something strange with
Wait,
the coach, I think.
Hey,
Is everyone alright?
what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone okay? What the hell is going on?
Oh.
I don't know. I'm
I don't
fine.
know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Everything seems okay.
I think
Everyone okay? Did
perhaps.
somebody get hurt?
All right. No, I think everyone's all right. It just
I think
looked
we
like
have-
everyone had
Where are we
been
going?
hit
Where are
by
we riding out to? Why
roads.
did we start moving?
I think Strawberry was might dusty
Are you
there
sure?
for a minute.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on.
Because there's so many medics here right now. This is a chance.
Everyone
I'll let you
You've
know
got
if I
all of the
get
medics.
sniffles. Alright, I'm
All
fine.
right.
Never.
Be good. Don't fall
Bye.
off your
You be
horse.
good. Drive fast and take chances.
Thank you. Someone after my own soul.
Do we have everybody?
Connor, myself, Emmett, yourself, Constance, Mr. Moody.
Everybody except Silas, but he went with the ranger
Yeah,
fella.
Silas had a patient.
Right. Right out the way. Yeah, sorry about that. From my eyes, it looked like the horse had been trapped under the wheels or something. Got off, and clearly they hadn't, so I don't know what I saw. Hello. Clara Carter. Everyone going to sit in silence?
Yes.
All right.
Anyone want to play ship captain crew on the roof of the wagon? Extreme style.
That is extreme. I'm sure
Yeah,
the
it's
dice
very
would
extreme.
fly straight
I think we're just gonna fly off. Oh, Connor, no!
I'll
Yes,
catch
you're
it.
right.
Catch them, Connor, catch them. You know what? I need to get one of those little mahogany trays. Oh, hold on. Mahogany.
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 Maybe you need to get one of them little mahogany cups.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
That's a good word. Mahogany.
Nice tray.
It's one you can really chew on, yeah.
Mahogany.
So are we running to anything, or is it just roads for road's sake?
Pretty much.
All right, fair enough.
Good to find,
Fair enough.
the missing segments of our team, I suppose.
Better than Valentine, I'm told.
Absolutely, yes.
Anywhere is better than that.
I don't know. Some seems to be a bit crazy.
Yes, but Valentine's always crazy.
That is true.
Actually, there was, oh, in fact, it was, who was it? Vil, I want to say?
No.
DeVille and his
Yeah.
friend practicing knife juggling, and I swear 3 times they stabbed themselves.
Oh, was
Whilst I
that the
was in
knife
the
in the
office.
Oh
head?
my.
The knife in the thigh was the first one. Admittedly, I started to get on my horse and ride away when I heard them say, "Let's practice again." I thought, should I wait to see how they stab themselves again?
That's what we call natural selection.
Indeed.
What was that? The origin of the man stabbed in the head? Please send help.
I really hope that was the multiple down one. I mean, I don't hope, but like, you know.
And what
I
was
hope they all
the multiple
got
down one
stabbed.
yesterday?
Yeah.
No, the
during the
multiple
lesson.
down one was, no, I dealt with that as well. That was, remember Eleanor Kane, who I said walked up the porch being very stubborn with you, Fletcher, and I said, don't try for that one. Yeah, so they'd been shot in the leg, handcuffed in the bed when I walked through the back door.
Oh, no.
And they turned to me immediately and said, "Oh, Margot, just uncuff me, you know I can treat myself." I said, "You know I'm not going to do that, Eleanor." Not do I have the keys to the handcuffs, but nor am I going to let you treat yourself. And then apparently the rest of whichever the gang she rides with, were in the cells next door. But I couldn't even get out of the office. Like, deputies kept saying, "Oh, there's people next door." And I said, "All right, I will be there." Local doctors can start, and the patient would come in. You know, oh, in fact, DeVille was the first one. I've been stabbed in the leg. Right, well, okay, arterial bleed. Well, I guess I'll deal with this. Dealt with him. Right, I'll go next door. Oh no, someone's running through. What's happening? It was just chaos. By the time I got to the deputy's office, they were like, "Oh, local doctors treated everybody." So I said, "Right, fine. Multiple down, treated one patient. Local doctors did all the rest."
Sounds like that night at Armadillo. Fletcher and I worked on McGuire, and I patched up the, was it Boswell? I patched up a graze to her head, and there were probably 4 or 5 walking wounded other deputies who all had been seen to by the time we got there.
Yeah, they told us 8 down in Armadillo. We arrived and we only had to treat 2.
And there was one that the local doctor worked on while we were doing things.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a very, well, amusing is probably not the right word, but...
Sounds
No,
like
I imagine...
legit local doctor.
I imagine McGuire would not say it was so amusing with his lung being punctured and all, but...
All he needs to do is take a deep breath. Sorry, I'm just breaking Moody into a sense of humor. What? Don't get it out there. You know I love those puns and jokes. Be wary of electrocutions.
In what sense?
Well, they might ground you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
actually thought you were going to say that they're quite shocking.
They are quite
I've
shocking.
used that one before quite a lot.
I was just very focused on that wagon.
I hear if it's a real
sitting on a
electrifying tail afterward, though.
Yeah, you could have also had it's the current thing.
You know,
I'm
you
gonna
like
walk the rest of the way. Can you please pull
No,
over?
you're not.
I need to get out of this wagon.
No, you're not. No.
Thank you.
No. Right, bye. Right, goodbye, Connor.
Like, get back to the wagon.
Connor,
Connor, come on.
get on the wagon.
Come on, Connor. Get
The
on the
joke
wagon.
was funny. Get on the wagon now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Connor McNamara, please get on the wagon. Thank you. No dessert for you later, young man.
It's too many puns.
There's never such a thing as too many puns, or it would be rather punishing.
That's like having too much money.
I'm jumping off. Oh God!
Keep going, leave.
No, you could break your ankle from doing that.
Yeah,
Are you alright?
you could. Connor,
Been better.
physical humour is amusing, but not when we're riding at full speed, alright?
There,
Get on.
I'm gonna sit inside now.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. Lots of riders.
Lots of riders.
Oh, very good.
Good day.
Howdy, howdy.
No, we're still talking to a lot.
Is she?
I said if they are.
There's someone lying on the
Yes, why is there somebody lying on the
Oh,
porch?
no, they're not lying there anymore. I think they're okay.
Someone want to check in anyways?
You lot alright? Seems pretty mobile. Hold on. Road seems alright.
Yeah, I just know Bella was still talking to Alonso when I left for Coulter.
Need a fix of Dr. Tricks.
The question is she gonna be here?
Oh my goodness.
There she is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry about him.
They're all here. They're all here.
Hello. Hello, Bella.
Hello. How are you?
How are you? All right. How are you?
Doing alright.
I've seen you.
I know. You just get here, and I'm just getting ready to go move my things.
Oh. Wait.
to move my things.
Love building up and the popular hobby.
Hit the tip line.
How are you doing, Fletcher?
Doing well, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing quite well.
Doing well.
I'm splendid. I use our doctors. Now I was just interested in your line of work. So, what do you do as doctors besides treat people? Interesting. You know, actually with the paper. Sorry, like an intern. Well, my name is Jeff. Jeff O'Malley. Pleasure. Kind of just a day in the life as a doctor, I guess.
Sorry.
Wouldn't you call yourselves medics? What do you class as? Yes. The doctor. Interesting. What's your name? If you want to make a statement for the firm, maybe I can get you in.
Damn it.
If anybody's interested, please feel free, you know. A lot of yous around, I can get a lot of information for the paper and such. And get the word out about the doctors, you know. I feel like a lot of yous are very underappreciated. I think if yous are in the paper, you know, I might get the word out about how great you do, you know, all the work you do is so great. And I think that you should be, you know, more light should be put on you, you know what I mean? You know, there's a reason I'm writing things, you know, I'm not too good with words, but yeah, I think he's get the gist pretty much. I just wanna.
What the heck is happening in Emerson?
The medical team here. Of course. So, would any of you be interested?
That might
Staying
be a
life of a
better way.
doctor and the whole career and such. Maybe people get interested, kind of spread the word, pretty much. What the doctors do, such and such.
I Alright, well, I would say if you want, just feel free to ask anybody here, anybody who wants to speak up, because you all have wonderful experiences. Especially you in the office.
Can you say my name?
Oh, we have a person from the paper? Just,
Yeah.
Jeff O'Malley. I'm an intern.
Oh, he's an intern.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Doing well, doing well.
Who's there? What's your name?
Fletcher.
Fletcher does not sound interested.
Little bit.
Oh.
Fletcher, could I get your statement for the newspaper, perhaps?
Regarding...
Just being a doctor or medic, and being a part of like the medical team in Mount, in the crossing.
Statement regarding being a part of medical.
Yeah, get the word out, because I feel like there's not enough, people like yous.
I enjoy leaving people in stitches.
Fair enough. Can I write that down?
Please go ahead.
I mean, we have a trainee on the board. You could always go and interview the trainee as to why they decided to join the department and things like that.
Alright, sounds good. Which one uses the trainee?
Be the fellow not wearing a sash.
I believe we have 2 trainees
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Well, which one of you would be interested in having a bit of a chat? I don't think that fella is.
Nope, evidently not him.
What about you, sir?
I suppose I could.
Could I get your name, please?
Sure, it's Robert Norton Moody. Folks call me either Robert or Moody.
Robert.
Sometimes both at the same time.
Mr. Moody.
Yes, sir.
What made you join the, or seek to join this beautiful department?
Well, part of it is honoring my wife's memory. She was a nurse for some 15 odd years. Some of it was right place, right time to help others. Some of it is just being around folk. It's nice to help them. Some people tell you it's the pay. I can tell you it ain't all that great yet.
Interesting.
It's very, very rewarding, fishing bullets and bullet fragments out of folk after gunfights or washing a cougar tooth out of somebody or, any of that sort of thing. Surprisingly so. What made you want to become a newspaperman?
I mean, I'm a decent writer as all. Pays decent. Food on the table. Pays the rent.
Oh, surely you got better reason than that.
I mean, I enjoy the writing.
I mean, I'm a decent stitcher. Pays not bad. Pays the rent. I enjoy working with folk, helping them. I mean, there's usually something to do, and if there's not, the rest of the Mid family will come up with something.
Do you mind to ask what happened to your wife?
She passed of Russian influenza some 6 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, grieving doesn't do me no good now.
I understand it. What made you move to the crossing? Was it just for the medical team or?
No, I lived in Tumbleweed for a time in my youth. In fact, I
You're a
used to work
native.
for a fellow that still lives there, Mr. Good.
That's not
Lives in the
good.
big house down by Tumbleweed. Yeah, I hear he's awful sick these days.
Big house down in Tumbleweed.
He and his
Mr.
wife
Good.
are sick down that way. It's Goode Good. They got like 5 or 6 kids running around, I think.
Ah. Mr. Good. What does Mr. Good do, if you don't mind me asking? Big house like that.
I think he used to own the mine, actually.
The mine. Gaptooth Ridge?
That's the one.
Interesting.
You'd have to ask the fellow, the family more. That was a long time ago.
I see. Do you have any other aspirations as being a doctor?
No, that's it for the moment. Just learn how to
Help
help
people?
folk. Yep, best I can.
Bella.
What about you? Any aspirations? You plan on owning a paper one of these days?
When you don't move.
Yeah, I plan on becoming a famous writer.
Oh yeah, San Denise Star. Jeff O'Malley, head editor.
Maybe.
I'm sure you do fine at it, my friend.
I hope so.
All right.
Maybe making a good bit of money, a big house down in Saint Denis, where I'm living right now.
Sure.
You have to get out of these fucking clothes. Maybe buy myself a nice suit. Something that's not dirty.
I'm sure that's exactly the place to do it.
You don't mind if I put your name down for this part of the paper either, do you?
Yeah, if you'd like to. Go right ahead.
I'll do.
Ooh.
Oh, well. Huh. Now that was gonna be my next article.
He's fine.
If you say so.
Law enforcement. Do you have anything you'd like to know about law enforcement here in Monroe? In the crossing?
Anything I'd like to know? No, not particular.
Anything you'd like to know?
Nope, I'm all good as far as that's concerned.
This doesn't. Interesting. You don't have any feelings towards them in any manner about law enforcement in this state? It's very
nope, not really.
broad thing. Not at all.
Well, they sit still real well when you're stitching them.
I like that. You might write that down?
If you like. We are not doing squat right now, and it's fine. Oh.
Could I ask you a few more questions, maybe?
I mean, if you like, sure. I can't promise I'll have a good answer for them, but...
Well, all I can do is hope. Who inspires you each day? Mr. Moody.
It'd be the memory of my wife, Elise.
Understandable. Anybody else? Any famous folk? Maybe somebody in the department itself?
Most of the department, to be honest. Dr. Owlsley, Dr. Fletcher, Dr. McNamara,
Interesting.
Dr. Margot, Dr. Gray. Well, she's not even with the department really anymore, but yeah, most of them. They're a pleasure to work with.
Well, I thank you for your time. This is very insightful. And, hopefully you'll see this in the paper one day.
Sure,
Hopefully
sure.
you'll, prove this and put out there.
You might think about interviewing one or two of the transit officers that run us everywhere. They spend more time seeing us than the others folk do, in a different light, so to speak. Constance there, for instance, or Mr. Flood, if you can catch him around.
I'll see if we can do that. Thank you, Mr. Moody.
Sure, sure.
I appreciate this.
Of course.
That's okay. You can steal it.
Well, I won't keep any longer. I know you're a very busy man with your training and such. Thanks for taking the time out of your day and listening.
Yeah, can you not ever do that again? Thank you very much. Don't whistle it in the middle of town. Thank you.
Give me 2 seconds while I do need to go to
I just want to say thank you for, allowing me to have a bit of time with Mr. Moody. I appreciate that. Whole heap. Hello.
Right.
The inside's super busy. I just need to grab another.
It's empty. You head on.
Nope, you can go right ahead.
How much do you need?
Oh.
What do you need?
Okay. I just wanted to pick up another medical bag.
All right, let me use it.
I can buy it myself.
I'm buying it for you. Oh my God.
Thank
you. How are you? Could you wiggle for me? It's Rose.
Are you
Thank
the Mr. Flood, the train man?
Yeah.
Can I interview you for something?
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to interview me?
For a moment, yes.
I'm sure I've never been asked to do an interview before.
It's, it's in your
I'm doing
train
well.
person. I'm doing careers over the crossing and a bit of house right now. But also I
How
heard
long
of
are you
the
going to be around?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Flood.
Come on.
Yeah, sure. Let me just get situated. I just kind of woke up.
Yeah, of course.
Hello, Mr. Marco. I'm Peachy Keen. How are
I'm
you?
just gonna get, where would be a good spot for you?
Well, I hope you
Where's a nice
stay.
place?
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope you stay all right. There's not. I'm wishing you the best of luck.
Afraid of getting stitches pulled.
That's all right.
Sorry, what are we doing, Dr. Fletcher?
We are about to be heading to stage for an incident.
Oh, very good.
I do believe Constant is currently lost in a fort, so we're going to travel the old-fashioned way.
You know what? I'm going to attempt to hang off the side for once.
Hold on. Constance? Hold on. Dismount. Constance? We have excitement in Valentine.
Oh, of course we do.
Is there trouble with the other coach?
No, not in the slightest. I just didn't want to steal your coach.
A gentleman sometimes.
Let's not give. Let's not say that. Let's not say
The flood's coming with us, eh? I'll move it. Yes. Valentine.
Oh God.
This is the city of dreams, or paradise, or something.
The city of intestinal parasites.
Dirty dreams, maybe.
Too soon.
The shootout is in the heartland, so be careful.
Right.
Okay. Let's go. Sorry, I just saw flood walking back towards you. Just said see you later.
Also, it's never too soon for a little joke, Mr. Connor.
Mr. Flood's getting interviewed by the fellow with the paper.
Yeah.
Yes, that fella.
So why exactly did you want to keep an intestinal parasite as a pet?
Because we need a mascot.
We have a mascot.
What is it?
Good question, actually.
I didn't want to ask for fear of finding out it was me.
No, I was going to say me, but I realised I probably shouldn't.
Is that where you draw the line?
What? Insulting myself? Oh, good lord, you should hear me some days. So, ladies and gentlemen, and any ladies and gentlemen and everything between, we have some excitement ahead of us. Shootout in the Heartlands. So, our two trainees, some fun questions for you. Mr. Moody.
Yes, sir.
Just going to ask a nice fun question. Your patient is in excruciating pain. What would you give them?
Hopefully morphine if he's not allergic.
Alright.
I suppose we'd find that out first.
Alright. And then, let's throw in there, let's say they're in excruciating pain, but they've lost a lot of blood. Would you still give them morphine?
Do not know.
That is a good answer. Because the answer is you would likely give them laudanum instead. Morphine will thin the blood and make them bleed out faster.
Can you give him morphine through the thigh muscle, like you can other things? That might have been my thought before the laudanum.
Rule of thumb is if the patient has suffered tremendous blood loss, you are not going to want to give them morphine until you've at least closed completely. So you'll probably want to either go for laudanum or GSC.
GSC?
Grapeseed extract.
Right.
I'd say more likely grapeseed extract. Because if they're unconscious, you're not going to give them laudanum anyway.
Yeah, because, ladies and gentlemen, laudanum can only be given orally. AKA swallowed.
Morphine can slow their both cardiac output and respiratory rate. So if it's something where they're already low on blood and they start moving what little blood they have slower, you can run into some issues. So if you do need to, it is an option, but if they're not allergic to grapeseed, we don't tend to run into the effect on their vitals directly.
Mr. Whitmore.
Yes.
You are about to stitch an internal organ. What kind of thread would you use?
It would be between silk and it's slipping my mind the other one, but it's definitely not horsehair.
You would use silk, and that's the end of it for an internal organ.
It's just
keep to the silk.
Catgut is for only muscle and skin.
That's what I was thinking of.
Perfectly alright. That's why we're asking questions now. Alright, next question for Mr. Moody. We are entering Valentine.
Make it a quick one.
Do you want to avoid the Telegram office or those?
I'll send a tip in, hold on. Someone give Mr. Moody a question. I did have a question, but...
Have no fear, medics are here. Becker isn't here. Okay.
That's her in the back.
Yes, I was just ready. Sorry.
Specifically the left thigh. A couple of them are numbed up. There's only 3, so 2 of them are numbed, and another one is just taking its sweet time to get numbed up. But we'll be sure to get this nice and sorted. If you want to take the
Yep. Alrighty.
I imagine, but they did that.
Emmett and the other trainee are in the back with, I think, Becker. She's with a patient in the back.
Go through.
Just the one that I saw.
Go through. Observe.
Oh,
Is there anything
gotcha,
you can help
gotcha.
with? Well, this isn't the bottom down. This is another tip we have, but I can do it.
All right. Behind me is the trainee, Moody.
Howdy, friends.
Yeah.
howdy, howdy. Yeah, feel free to step closer if you'd like. Have you treated a gunshot wound before?
Several, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, if you would like to step in here, you're more than welcome. If you feel you would like to get more practical experience, that is.
And just to be clear, so this one, it doesn't look like it's lodged too deep. Lesson is that it's whole, but we still want to make sure the bullet could be, lodged into something, stopping bleeding, or us removing it's going to cause more damage. So let's just take a look here. Because this doesn't too deep, I don't... What's this?
Oh, this is Agwe.
Okay.
Okay. So a quick rundown on the injuries. This individual has 3 gunshot wounds to the left thigh. Right now, we're working on the second and the third, because the first just isn't taking too well to the cocaine paste.
Gotcha.
So right now, you'd be working on this second one right here. You see that?
I think so, yes.
Okay. I haven't checked to see if it's fragmented in any way, nor if there's any other concerns with the lodged bullet, but I would love to see how you tackle this.
All right. How's the blood look? Nothing arterial?
From what I can see, no. There wasn't any major bleeding concern. I'll go ahead and have some clamps on standby just in case.
And I'm also about to remove this one.
Alright, my friend, let's see, how's this bullet look? This is lodged fairly deeply.
Okay.
Looks like it might have fragmented.
Okay.
Okay, this might hurt a little bit. Or just feel weird.
Oh, it definitely does feel weird.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take these here forceps to hopefully hold the wound open a little better so we can flush it out and better see which of these fragments might come out without needing to do much.
All right. All right. You feeling okay there, sir?
As good as one would be.
Good.
Oh. Are you fine if a different trainee sutures this one up? It don't look too bad.
Yeah, don't mind at all.
Holy fuck, he's wanted.
Yeah.
Becker, I'm not asking you, I'm asking the patient.
I knew he was wanted.
Are you asking me or?
Yeah, are you fine if a different
yeah,
trainee?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Whitmore. Ernest.
Yes.
Do you want to stitch up the third gunshot wound? You just need to stitch it closed. Cocaine paste is already applied, so.
Oh, yes, I can lend a hand. I just didn't want to crowd you, so I was just
Oh,
observing.
fantastic. Looks like we got all the fragments out, but that flush. See if there are any internal damage to the muscle or even, let's see, how close are we to the bone here?
So it's just the third gunshot wound that now needs stitching up, yes? Very well.
Alright. Miss Becker, it doesn't seem to be close to the bone, but it does seem that there is some internal damage to the muscle on this second one.
All right.
Would that be spiral suturing on the way out?
Well, you can if you would like, yes.
Well, do you have a better suggestion?
Well, usually spiral stitching is used in arterial stitching. Frankly, I don't tend to use spiral stitching all that often.
Oh, that's good to know.
Joke's on you, my whole body is an arterial system.
That is
Would you like to know an
true,
interesting
sir.
fact?
Yeah, what's the interesting
Did
fact?
you know your skin is the largest organ on the human body?
Damn. I mean, I can kind of see it.
Yes.
I wouldn't call it an organ, though, but...
Well, it's made of many different parts, like many organs are. You have the epidermis, the subdermis, and then the, so on and so forth.
I would recommend the cross stitch, by the way.
Cross stitch, got it. Are we thinking silk for the inside and then horsehair or catgut for the outside, or?
Yes, I'd recommend silk on the inside and catgut on the outside.
Alrighty.
Yes. For what I've been told, horsehair is just to be used when if the stitching keeps breaking. It's a lot hardier than catgut.
Noted. Noted.
Horsehair can also cause quite a bit of scarring as well.
Oh yes, an accelerated amount of scarring.
So for the silk, because I'm a little curious, is my body just gonna push it out, or what?
So with silk, from what I've been taught, it is a firmer. How would I describe? It would be a bit biodegradable, but it would take quite a bit of time. And the way that the muscle would heal over it, it would just reinforce that particular stitched area.
Alright. You shouldn't feel this. Let me know if you do.
And sorry to barge in. What's your name, sir?
Agwe Dunsha. No, I can't feel it. Don't worry.
All right.
There you are, good man. Your epidermis is soon to be spick and span.
Oh, that's good to hear.
There we go. I'll move out of the way so you can stitch the a bit better there.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Stand over here and do it.
Hello, I can come help. They're quite busy over there. Oh. It's fine.
Don't you awake?
Very good.
Ready? Yeah, now on
How
to
do you use the first name?
AGWE.
Onto the catgut for the outside.
All right.
How's you feeling on the other gunshot wound now?
The first one, I can't feel it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Squishy.
Yep, exactly like your leg would be asleep. Alright, here we go, just to test this one. Looks good. Alright, friend, let's Mr. Ogway, sorry, Deputy Ogway, let's take a look here at the other one. Rinsing it clean, and let's see what we find here.
Now, of course, Deputy, you're gonna want to be a bit careful on this leg over the next few days. Might feel very, very sore. We can give you some willow bark or some aspirin, anything for pain if you would like.
Ooh. Alright, this one is in pretty sizable fragments, very deeply there. You see that?
Yes, I see. If you'd like my assistance at all, just let me know. Be more than happy to help.
Sure. Indeed, I'm just trying to think through. Do we, well, let's start with rinsing it to see if anything comes out. Seems a good start before we try using forceps in there. Well, partial success. Alright, that's better than nothing. Mr. Agway, ideally we do not have... Deputy Agway, excuse me. Ideally we do not have to cut any further into your leg. Let's see what we can get with the forceps here. Mr. Whitmore, would you mind grabbing me a clean set of tweezers while you're standing?
Yeah, here, borrow mine.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, there you go.
Sir, would you like anything for the pain over the next few days? Do you have any willow bark tablets at home?
Well, I don't live anywhere, so I would need some medicine. Yes.
Okay. All right. I can go ahead and get you some willow bark tablets for the next 3 days or so. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Alright, looks like we got all the fragments here. That's very good, at least the ones I can see. It did not flush out. Alrighty, Miss Becker, this may be where I defer to your knowledge.
Let's go ahead and have a look here. What's going on?
The internal damage looks quite a bit worse.
Okay. Alright, so usually in these cases, what I would do is take a scalpel and just very carefully cut away anything that is fibrous, I suppose, a bit jagged looking, odd. And then from there we would stitch together whatever's left. So if you like, I can go ahead and do that. Just show you what that looks like, and then hopefully from there you can utilize this whenever something like this pops up.
Oh, certainly. That would be fantastic.
Okay. So we want to preserve as much as possible here. There we go. Okay. Just also taking a look, making sure we don't spot any extra debris or anything concerning here. Let's make sure this is nice and clean. Sometimes you cut through, but you do a quick glance over and may catch one or two extra muscle fibers here.
Very good, and we are connecting the two sides of the muscle as cleanly as possible, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you take it from here.
Certainly, certainly.
What's that noise? You guys hear that? Or no?
I'm afraid I'm a little too focused at the moment.
No worries.
Well, that sounded like the door closing behind me.
It was just me. And then, Deputy,
yeah,
was this a part of the shootout that Becker was warning us about around Emerald?
Yeah, that's what it was a part of. I don't know who it was. All I know is we were shooting at them, but I never got their names.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just wondering if we still needed a station here for a threat.
No, we don't need to. Hopefully we got a tip about that, because I did ask Law to do that.
Oh, yeah, we got but it was just the, one injured in Valentine.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Alrighty. Deputy, you're going to need to take it a little easier than you might have normally. So we can give the muscle just a chance to will remember that it belongs in one piece.
Alright, but hear me out. What if I just respond to all crimes on my horse? Right? Because I like doing what I do.
As long as your horse doesn't buck you,
fair.
And maybe somebody else can help you get up on it, or you get up with your right leg mostly.
Never mind, my horse hates me. What? Is that for me, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This envelope contains just some willow bark for the next 3 days. You want to take one in the morning and one in the evening. They do tend to be a bit bitter, so I'd recommend taking some honey or a piece of candy or something sweet with it. All right.
All right.
Oh, look at that, just under your head there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to put it in my pocket just in case it breaks. You know.
That's very wise. I hadn't thought of hat as a pocket before. I'd have to do that more often.
I mean, it's just temporary until I put it in my saddlebags.
Alrighty, it looks like we are close to finished. Let me do one last rinse here, make sure nothing is bleeding freshly. So just to double check the other two that nothing's torn or come loose. Alright, fantastic. My advice to you, Deputy, would be get somewhere that you can sit for a while and do it before the cocaine paste wears off and your leg yells at you.
You got it.
All right. Do you have any particular questions for us? Any concerns?
No, not really. I mean, gunshot's a gunshot. Just don't do anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Okay. Of course, come on in over the next few days. Just gotta follow up so that we can possibly take a look at the gunshot wounds, make sure there isn't anything concerning going on there. But other than that, you're good to go, my friend.
All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Well, of course, of course.
You guys are doing God's work up here. Oh.
Hello, everybody. Poet and Ginger showing up at the same time. We just pulled bullets and bullet fragments out of Deputy Agwe's leg.
All right. Well, let us know if you need anything, okay?
Will do.
Fantastic.
All right. Do either of you have any
Lord,
questions or concerns about what you tackled?
Not at the moment, no. That seemed fairly straightforward.
All right, good.
Nope, just gotta, I guess, get my hands on a different patient in order to practice that muscle bonding again.
Yes, of course. It is very rare that we would have to utilize that approach, but...
Good,
oh,
good.
did somebody just... Somebody calling for me?
Yeah, Mallory's here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it is so good to see you. Oh my god.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Mallory, I just want to say first and foremost that I am so sorry it has taken probably a month at this point to meet up.
No, that's okay. That's
okay. All right. What do I?
I have
what do I
things
owe you?
for you. I don't remember. Did we make a decision on?
Well, they have to make a decision now.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, let me get you the sweets first, and then you can take a look at the poem.
Hopefully, it doesn't skip as much.
that'd be
Yeah. Did you watch through the whole thing earlier? Oh, I guess not the whole thing. Maybe you skipped through it.
That was the right. That's what you wanted.
Yes.
I had a moment where I was like, "Oh, that's a real bummer." I was looking forward to trying to
Okay. Do you
role
want
play
me to
with.
pay you now, or hold off until we?
And then it was like, "Nope."
Hold on. Sorry, you take a look.
Okay.
So then it was okay. I'm fine, but I need to figure out how to like make Abdul definitely seem not fine. He doesn't drink a ton unless he hurts somebody accidentally, so I can't do that.
The others that were.
So I'll just have him go sit on a cliff and be moody.
I'm back here.
All right. And then there's.
And I did that. I had him go sit on a cliff, and now I'm moody.
Take your nap.
Just let me know if there's any adjustments.
Yep, I was. Aqua had 3 gunshot wounds. It was great. All in his thigh. We're getting real good at pulling bullets out of people.
If you want to head up to it.
It's part of why I went with that as a character name, because my Discord name is connected with it, so I can just kind of remove the part that's not Moody, and it's still me. I think Whitmore must be newer than me, because he's not in the on duty.
I love this. I love this.
Okay.
Oh, well, fantastic. Well,
oh, thank you.
If I remember correctly, we were, I think, discussing like
if they don't head this way, do you want to go out to a range?
Yeah, but I'm gonna walk over to the general store.
That's
I'll
what
be
you
back in
mind.
a jiffy.
I am certainly willing to tack on even more than that for your time and patience.
I'm not. I'll answer these in order. Poet, I'm not technically on duty. I am a trainee, a medical trainee at present. If I were on duty, I would be wearing a white sash. Once I get past. Oh, people have gone offline. I'll walk right by the thing. I'm feeling better. I definitely still have a cough. So I'm a bunch of potato peels on this floor. What I want is just this thing. Okay, there's a notebook, but is there a large notebook? There is not. I need to figure out where to get one of those.
Sorry. Maybe
So we have RN Moody, medical notes. Don't slip. Don't slip where? Why would I be slipping? Well, McNamara and Fletcher are elsewhere.
Oh, it is wonderful to see somebody else admire the fine art of knitting.
Pardon me. Can I please buy some bandages?
Oh, yes, of course.
How much do you want?
My dear.
Huh?
How many do you want?
I just need 9 of them.
He's probably just gonna go ahead and buy them and give them to her.
All right, here you are.
How much will that be?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Those are awfully
The peels,
expensive.
yeah.
No, it's fine.
I wonder why somebody peeled potatoes in the general
Just make
store,
sure, you stay
right
healthy
in
and
front of the
travel.
cash register.
Thank you.
All right, they're not gonna let us.
Did Constance say what she was doing?
Constance? No, I
Oh,
don't think so.
I didn't hear.
I don't think.
Constance, what are you doing? Constance?
Well, she was sat down. She did look like she was knitting.
Wonder if she's having trouble hearing and not realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, somebody.
There we are.
Years. Is anyone still in the back?
Becker's giving that man money,
Mm.
and then I think we'll
Money.
probably then.
I'm gonna drop off my money in the bank.
Speaking of money.
Anything on the tip line?
No. There was a cougar attack that Fletcher and Connor went to go deal with in Strawberry, so we'll probably try to meet up with them.
I wondered where they'd
I'm
gone.
gonna be very honest with you. It's feeling like it's almost 3:30 a.m. So I may retire for the evening very soon.
Oh no, yeah, that perfect.
Good grief!
Yeah.
This guy's in the UK.
But other than that, there ain't nothing really.
Well, I guess we could always, if you don't mind, go through one of the another little the document thing.
Yeah. Now Moody, has anyone gone over any of the trainings with you?
Which trainings?
Well, basically, like the main ones are common medicines, stitching.
Also, just to confirm from earlier, I did talk with Bella, and because I am a seasoned doctor.
That's true. It could have been boiled or mashed.
Once I get certified, they're going to forego the doctor's exam, and I'm just going to be a doctor.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how that works. So.
Yes. I believe you only take the doctor's exam if you have not previously worked for it in a college or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Moody.
Not officially, no. I do not think anybody's run me through those trainings.
All right. Well, we'll do one to knock it off for both of you. Because yeah, I will say I felt bad for you because I looked over your file before we when we first ran into you in Strawberry, and I noticed at least nothing's checked off. Which that's fine.
No, I have a bit of experience from the past, but a lot of it is just self-care, I suppose. My wife teaching me how to do things and me remembering how. Most of it's not official.
No, yeah.
I got it.
And like I told Ernest over here, all the boxes aren't really required.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Basically, you get put forth if like a medic.
Welcome to the
thinks
chat,
you're
though.
Ready. So even if you don't have all the boxes, it's not like it's gonna. It's not something where we're like you need to get 11 out of 11 and then you go forth.
Oh, I take it there's 11 boxes.
Yes. But this section is just poison and substance ingestion.
Oh.
Or it's just poisons, basically.
Sure, that's actually a chunk that I probably don't know much about, aside from accidentally drinking something myself, which I try to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the odd bit of mercury contamination from the glass factories back in London, I've never seen somebody ingest it, so I'm happy to take a look at that one.
Yeah. So first off, poisoning by ingestion. This one's pretty easy. First off, and I don't know if you know this or not. I'm assuming you probably do, Moody. Poisonings and venom basically starts putting the body into shock. So the first thing you want to do is give them a dose of quercetin. Do you know what quercetin is, Moody?
Not by that name. I might if you explain what it does.
It's a allergy suppressant and a stabilization drug.
Oh, okay. Sure. Of course.
Honestly, whenever you treat somebody, it's probably going to be the
How do you
first thing you
spell
onboard,
quercetin?
almost no matter what.
I'm writing some more notes again. What is the header for this called?
Poisoning and substance ingestion.
Oh, that one. Quercetin. Okay.
Alright, do continue. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no, you're fine. Okay, so then, yeah, by ingestion, so first thing you would do is give a dose of quercetin, inject it into the thigh. You would try to induce vomiting if the ingestion was done recently. You can also give them a charcoal mix. This would be orally, or cold, hopefully soak up whatever's left in the stomach. And you'd probably never really do this in severe
Quercetin's
cases.
good for inflammation.
And if you're
blood
in a medical
pressure.
office, try stomach pumping. But that is by far the last resort you'll go to.
I imagine that's a bit dangerous.
It's a very tricky procedure. I've only ever done it, I believe, 4 times in my career.
Mm-hmm. And I can't remember. I also want to say we really only have the capabilities of doing that in Saint Denis.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's. Do your best. I do know we have. It's not readily available, but we have Ipecac. You can also do herbal.
Wisconsin's.
Good day.
Hello.
Howdy.
I don't know if you heard
I'm
me,
sure
but I
you'll
did
all be happy to
compliment-
hear my money is situated nicely in the bank.
Oh,
That's
wonderful.
good to hear.
Very good. Very good.
I also don't know if you heard me. I complimented you on knitting. You don't see many other people doing that.
Yes, well, it might be summer months coming up, but it's always a good headscarf is in need.
Oh, yes. I mainly do it just to keep the old digits in
Perfect time
working
for
order.
a Ram set. Oh, yeah.
I'm paying for the paintings of the devil.
Yes.
This is not Abdul.
Playing the piano.
Abdul won't be able to help you.
Gives you remarkable dexterity in your fingies.
Excuse me.
Well, yes, it certainly does.
There's that pesky cough.
And a compliment is appreciated and accepted.
Wonderful.
Well, speaking of compliments, the next one is poisoning by a snake bite.
Is it neuro? Well, there's 2
Neurotoxin?
types. There's neurotoxin and
Oh, I don't even know that. It's venom. What's the first thing you don't do?
Yeah, that's fair.
With a snake bite.
Well, the first thing is move around.
Oh, I meant like if you're trying to treat it.
it's neurotoxin and hemotoxin.
Yeah,
Becker
yes.
taught me that.
I do believe it was hemotoxin interferes with the hemoglobin in your glove, and then neurotoxin interferes with your
Bite the snake back.
nervous system.
I just know that neurotoxin makes you crazy, and hemotoxin just usually kills you.
Yes, hemotoxin. Actually, fun fact, it clots the blood so well that it turns to it turns to sludge in your own body.
That is correct. You do not suck out the venom.
Yes, no, you don't. Because that could then infect you if it
That's where my
was to
mind
get
went.
into your system as well.
I'm glad I didn't say anything.
Now, if
Get this.
even if one has access to, what is it? Those pressure cups, even that is not very good because it can inherently also spread it to the surrounding area within the cup.
Mm-hmm. You also don't want to submerge it into water or apply ice.
Yes.
Anti-venom is stored in Saint Denis, so it's best if you try to deduce what kind of snake it was. I believe we're trying to get armadillo situated to also store anti-venom.
I have been reading up to it. Does Annisburg also carry it? Because there is quite a many copperhead snakes up there.
I don't believe so. I believe it is accessible in Blackwater, but that's only because of the boats.
All right now. We're trying to fix that.
And then otherwise, you want to manage the symptoms.
They're talking about
venom,
burying
so
something in Armadillo
fever,
so that
shakes,
we can
sweating,
keep it there.
difficulties breathing, muscle spasms.
Sure.
And then poison them by injecting an IV. Give them quercetin again. Get them on an IV to flush out the system. Determine the types of poison.
Anything particular in the IV for the flushing?
Just saline. Where are you going, Becker?
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second, Constance. There is a tip on the tip line up in Annisburg, so if y'all want to take that, then by all means. It's an arm dislocation and a couple of other things, so might be a good experience for the trainees.
Well, fortunate, I do feel like it's 3:30 a.m., so I will be retiring.
No, yeah, that's fine. And then poison him by injection in IV. Just manage the symptoms again. So,
Alright, sure.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, of course.
Alright, wonderful. I will retire here in Valentine. I will see you all tomorrow.
Probably said you
Ooh, what a good time for a crash. Not. What a great time for a crash. It looks like maybe a bunch of people have crashed. We'll see. Yep, 63 people in queue. Poet meet Thistlebrook. Thistlebrook plays Runa. Abdul's significant other. She's a little bit like this in real life too. Only a little bit though. I say specifically Poet because Ginger has already interacted with her. Ooh, the electric chair. Where we hope Maruna does not end up. Or Abdul, for that matter. I don't think that'll ever happen, but... Man. Apparently everybody disconnected. So I'm just gonna slide over here. So, bit of a fun headache there.
Yeah, well, that was poisonous. Good job.
She did. She did not do anything to defend herself.
All right, to somewhere. Blackwater, maybe?
Annisburg.
There.
Yes.
Yes.
There.
I just need to briefly adjust the saddle on my horse real quick. If you need to leave, go ahead. I can catch up.
Are you going to be riding with us?
I do want to, but I'm going to have to take a couple minutes here, so I don't want to slow anybody down.
Well, if it's immediate, then do you want to just meet there?
Yeah, I think that would be wise.
All right. I mean, unless you want to wait for her.
I'll just kill them. It was Benji though. Like,
no, probably not.
Oh, you mean you just keep doing it? I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Land walk with you.
It was Keppel, Under Sheriff Marigold, and Senior Deputy Prime. You were wondering, and I actually do know, but Abdul in the moment was not paying it a lot of attention.
If you back up a bit, the coach is right here. It's just pull out of this house.
Am I all right on this side of the fence?
You should be.
All right. Very good. It's happened a few times, Poet. The first time it happened, Abdul went, this is a lot of power that I didn't want to have. Well, we wanted her to not do this.
All right.
And it was an emergency, right?
It's not really. It's a dislocated shoulder.
Oh, if it's dislocated, let's wait for her.
Well, there's another tip for roads. Let's just go to roads.
Suppose that's a little closer anyway.
Yeah.
So we're headed to Rhodes, not Annisburg?
Yeah. I believe a suspect has been shot, so...
Oh. So, will we be doing something in the sheriff's office then, Emmett?
Potentially, yeah.
All right.
Do you carry any weapons on you?
Not while I'm on duty, nope.
Alright. So
Well,
the sheriffs will probably love you.
I suppose other than a knife and a cleaver, but I can always hand those off or stick them in a bank or something.
Especially if you're going inside the cell, always make sure the deputies disarm you.
Right.
Once you become certified as a medic, if you're just chatting with deputies, it's fine if you walk into the office with just your weapons on you. But if you're treating somebody, make sure you don't have anything on you. I don't really know who it is, so...
Well, ideally that doesn't really matter, I suppose. Unless you've got somebody on your do not treat list or whatever it is.
Yeah, and that's another good thing to know. We treat everybody, but you don't have to treat everybody. You can refuse treatment to anyone.
There's a doctor-specific do not treat list. It's primarily if people have been like kidnapped or injured or otherwise. Oop.
I have no idea what just happened. And I don't think any of you saw it, right?
Nothing happened. What are you talking about, Miss Constance? I wonder who we're gonna go treat. Well, I don't think you're on Fletcher's, believe it or not, Runa. Thistlebrook. I'm also reasonably sure we're not on Owlsley's. Also, Owlsley remembers that friggin' interaction we had with him. Which I find hysterical. Medic/nurse is probably the direction that Moody's headed. I don't really have an interest in the super in-depth medical RP. Because the big thing that I want to be able to do is... Fletcher's the one with the ponytail and the eye patch.
And I think they're at the sheriff's office. But luckily with Rhodes, they're at the same spot, so...
Which I specify because, Margot also has a nice accent. I don't know that you've met Dr. Margot though. That would be Mills' gang, I think. Cheddar in the back there.
They just tell us to move.
Oh, please don't tell me I
Donnie Dollars or Donnie Park.
I fucking hate pirates. Do you guys still need a medic?
Sorry?
Do you all still need a medic?
Does the man aside still need a medic?
I think there's only 4 of us who can chase right now.
2,000 days.
Unless others are available.
Is next
I don't want to take the 4 these days. Not against them.
Yeah, no,
Now they're in pain.
Yeah, it's,
There's some shit
I
going on.
think we can just track them and see which way they live. Let's just ask them to leave town. Track them.
You got 6. You got 6 with
We
Huxley
need
to go.
your Huxley. Alright, let's go. Digger and Huxley, we've got 6.
We only... Okay, Digger.
Who was that? Oh, we got Digger? Okay.
Hello, are you the medic?
I'm the trainee with the medic. I'm just waiting for make sure I can come inside.
Alright. Yeah, you're fine. As long as you don't have a weapon.
Just a knife and a cleaver if you want to hang on to either of those, or...
It's okay.
Alright, alright.
Hey, yeah,
I see.
Okay,
What are we looking at?
So, he has marks around his neck. I'm trying to listen to his breathing.
I imagine it's a little hard to hear in that helmet.
Yeah.
It's echoing.
Yeah, let's try to take this off.
He's the one that... I don't remember if you were here. He looked at me and was like...
Are you fine if I, try to remove this?
He looked at me and was like, do you know how to do an IV? Okay. And I said, sure. And he said, do you know how to do an IV? And I said, I'm going to have to. He said, no. Do you know how to do an IV? And I said, yes.
All right,
That's Fletcher.
check his vitals,
Sure. Of course.
You with me there, sir?
All right, fella, let's see how your heart's doing. Yes or no?
Alright, this should hopefully help with, alleviate with some of the issues breathing.
Well, it's not the strongest, but,
okay.
The pulse at least seems, somewhat steady. Just imagine you're trying to teach your people.
Do you mind if I, try to like feel around your neck to see if anything is, out of place or...
I wish he wasn't wearing the mask.
Howdy. St. Crawford Department of Health. Anybody need any help in there?
Sorry, Becker, we accidentally came here.
All right. That's fine. All right. Do you need anything?
Accidentally, he says.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
There's a doctor and a trainee in here.
Okay. All right. I'll be in the building next door if y'all need anything.
Okay.
Well, seems like the rest of them's fine.
Yeah, here, you can just show me with your, fingers, how much pain are you in? A scale of 1 to 10. I'm so sorry, I did not finish that.
Feeling better. Slowly. Thanks.
Okay, that's good. This guy doesn't sound like anybody I know.
I can talk. That's always good.
Here's a mild pain relief. Hopefully it'll help a little bit.
Oh boy.
Do you have any other concerns? It looks like your breathing should come back.
Oh, I think that's. What did you stab me with?
Just a syringe.
Okay.
All right. Debbie, I think we're done here. I just applied some mint rub, so he's gonna probably have some issues breathing and sound a little hoarse for a little bit, but it should heal.
Ooh, he's wearing gaiters.
Understood.
Howdy.
I appreciate some note.
Yeah, no problem.
Let me let you out. Be right back in to question you, sir.
There's just a clipboard here hanging in the space.
All right, thank you.
I wonder who it is.
I'm sorry, Becker.
It's quite all right. Is everything okay? All right.
Just some mild strangulation, looks like, thankfully. Nothing particularly long lasting.
Okay. It's like there's a. Oh
What?
no, you were about to say something.
Oh, it seems like the person in Ansburg is going to be treated.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a bit more serious, but it seems somebody just tried to strangle him. Nothing collapsed or was broken. I was afraid at first that the windpipe was, but he just needed some pain relief and a mint rub, so.
Sure. Okay.
So,
Sorry, I just got here. Apologies.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, howdy, howdy. Good to see you, Flood. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
I'll be outside if you need anything. There was just a kind of a standoff at the edge of town, but they fled. But they
Yeah, I
might be
noticed
bringing
that.
some people back because guns were drawn.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. We'll be on
There was
standby.
looked like about 10 people involved.
I suppose we will hole up here for the moment then.
And if it's who I think it is, they look like they're from out west, and yeah, those boys like to shoot.
Sure.
Probably those fellas we came in on the coach past. The ones that told Constance to move.
The one have a pirate hat?
Yes. What? I fucking hate pirates.
Pirates are terrifying.
I think it was Mills gang. Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna go send a tip, just letting everybody know where we are.
All right.
Sure.
I'll walk you to the station.
Are you gonna be good, Constance?
Yeah, just watch that. We'll get close.
All right.
And just a tip, that was a pretty minor thing, and even maybe with the shoulder dislocation, you really don't have to write up a report. It's mostly for things like, you know, if people have to come back for it.
Right, like gunshot or something that somebody might need to take stitches out of or follow up.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the basic guideline is if they have stitchings, write a report, or if it's something serious.
Broken bones and so forth.
Basically anything that they have to come back for.
Very good.
And because I'll go over the common medications with you while we have time and we're kind of locked here.
That would be fantastic.
All right, first up is going to be pain management. I'm going to go in order from basically strongest to weak. First up, and you already know this one, it's morphine.
Right.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, basically if someone's at a 10, you would give them morphine. Generally speaking, morphine is a last resort. There are cases where you would use morphine, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to be your last resort option.
I think even the one time I've ever seen it used, it was only a half dose.
Yeah, and that is the key with morphine. You always try to go with the lowest dose possible.
Right. And that's generally probably into the muscle rather than the blood, so that it lasts longer.
Mm-hmm.
Slower affecting. Got it.
Yep. Well, you could mix it within, I believe, the saline solution through an IV, but that's probably a very dumb idea.
I will ask someone else before I try it. Sure.
Yeah, it's oat-based. It's the strong pain medicine. Side effect, which it has a decent amount. Patients can develop a dependency for it.
All right.
It can cause confusion, delirium, and it puts the patient in an almost drunk-like state. And it also raises the heart rate.
Which is why you want to make sure blood is involved.
Mm-hmm. And then next up is it's still a last resort, but it is slightly weaker than morphine. It's laudanum.
Which is oral only?
Yeah. It's a tincture,
All right, thank
which
you.
is medicine suspended in liquid.
Do
In this
you want me
case,
to grab you something to eat from the saloon?
actually, yes, please.
I'll take a stew.
Okay. To go with your bread?
I'm out of bread now.
Stew would also be fantastic, thank you.
Yeah. You want to try to avoid laudanum long-term use because the mixture of alcohol and opium is very bad.
All right.
And that's the other key thing to note is if you use morphine or laudanum, patients should be advised to completely avoid alcohol. Otherwise, it will cause respiratory issues.
And where is that one out of 10?
I would place it under 9. It's slightly less effective than morphine, but honestly, and I don't know about you, Becker, but I don't think I've even touched morphine or laudanum yet.
It's a very rare instance.
And to be honest, I would really only use it, one, if the patient was like in excruciating pain or they were allergic to grapeseed extract.
Right. I think even the time that we even tried it, the patient was unconscious.
If the patient is frantic and has woken up mid-surgery or after a very intense surgery, that is another instance I would recommend using morphine.
And then next, we have what's probably going to be your best friend, grapeseed extract or grapeseed oil. This treats pains from like 5 to 8, I would say. I mean, honestly, if you really want to, I guess it is kind of like 5 to 9, but grapeseed extract, it's natural. However, the issue is it's not as strong as morphine. It's also good for brain health.
But there are some folk that are allergic to it?
Yeah. Which we'll get that at the end of this medicine thing, but there are allergy tests that we do, and once you have access to paperwork, you can see in their citizen file if they're allergic or not.
Mm-hmm. And I imagine cocaine is on this list somewhere as well, and that's easy to check for allergy. This is just a topical check.
Yep. And then I hate how this list has it put like this, but next for me is aspirin. Aspirin's like your 4 to 5.
I'm known to be a fan.
Basically, all it is, it's just a pill. It's a blood thinner. And taken orally. Thank you. Oh, you spoil me.
I do.
Thank you very much. A dinner roll. Not bad, but not
Thank
good.
you very much. Thank you.
You have to dip something in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I do this part backwards, what aspirin is it is it's a lab-produced drug. It's basically extremely refined willow bark. So,
got it.
Even though aspirin tablets are smaller, or you can also use a powder, but you can use less aspirin to get the same effect as willow bark. Then we have willow bark. Honestly,
Listen,
if
he
it's
told me
either
it does.
minor or somebody requests it, I usually avoid willow bark as well.
I have Thin's blood against slow blood in my actual.
It comes in
note.
either tablet or bark form.
We're gonna
Mild
change
pain
that.
reducing properties. It's good for pain management over time. And also taken orally.
Oh, sounds like horses. Is that better? Slow or thin blood. They just told me don't use morphine on somebody without first closing their wounds, hopefully. Because they'll bleed out. Alright, so those 5 would be morphine, laudanum, grapeseed extract, aspirin, and willow bark. I mean, we're also going by 1903 rules, which 1903 could be wrong. I mean, they still thought smoking was fine. I feel like he's drifted off. That is a sheriff holding a rifle. Or a... Not a sheriff. My TeamSpeak crashed. That'll do it. Apologies there. I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you catch the phenacetin part?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
The last thing I had was willow bark.
Yeah, it's just the last one is phenacetin. It's what I gave the man in the cells.
Right. It's
mostly used for. It's a minor pain relief, and it's also its main kind of boon is it fights fevers. One issue with it is it can slightly lower the pulse, and it is also an injection.
So similar to morphine and the grapeseed extract, then.
Yeah, same. Yeah, injecting into a muscle.
Right. Yeah, apparently we tried to use morphine for nothing.
And then that's it for pain relief.
Oh, good. Is it a box you can check off?
Oh, well, we're going over all of common medicine, so...
Oh, good. Sure.
But that's the bulk of the medicines. Then for... well, actually, there's just two more. Then we have, like, basic treatment stuff. First up is quercetin, which we kind of already talked about. It's an allergy suppressant, and it's also a stabilization drug. So if the pulse is low, it'll raise it. If the pulse is high, it'll lower it. And this is also a muscular injection. There is a saying that if someone is allergic to quercetin, then God has ordained them to die.
Yes, I believe Dr. Trix came up with that one.
Maybe. I heard it from Fletcher, but...
Fletcher told it to me, and I said it near her, and she said, "What?" And he said, "Did you not come up with this?" And she said, "Oh, I might have."
So I wouldn't even bother checking if someone's allergic to quercetin. And,
because if they are, then, well, not a whole lot more I can do for you.
Yeah. Because the main thing quercetin does is it starts fighting the body from going into shock. Because shock is the body trying to be smart and, shut things off so it can actually, like, survive, but it just does more damage in the end.
Of course. Right, because it shuts it off but doesn't remember to turn it back on or something.
So almost, if a patient is, like, critical, you almost always onboard quercetin.
And that's muscular as well? Right.
And this doesn't really matter, but quercetin's always a full dose. And then the last one is a strawberry extract.
Right, which is, if I remember right, sometimes we use instead of grapeseed?
No. It's actually a bit different. So it provides, it's a blood support drug. Basically, it promotes the body to reproduce more blood cells.
Okay.
In here, yeah.
Okay. Trying to keep an eye on two fronts.
Yeah, I think there's a situation going on.
There seem to be.
And yeah, so it's used to treat blood loss. It does raise the pulse, and it's also a muscular injection. Oh, howdy.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Do you see anyone named Huxley come by here?
I think he's being treated out in the tents.
Oh, okay, thank you.
That must be when I had bees in my ears. I didn't hear anything about anybody being treated.
That was a deputy, right?
I hope so.
Oh, I was just coming to check on Huxley.
He sounds like a deputy.
We're still investigating.
Yeah, that's a deputy.
Alright, so he's
Okay.
not fit for patrol then? Alright.
Next time, maybe we should check before we tell him where he is.
I thought I saw a badge, but I was just like, wait, did I?
Oh, okay.
Sure, so it was very quick, very quick.
Then we have allergy testing. Like you said, cocaine paste, which we just use as a numbing agent. That one's topical, so yeah, you just rub it on the skin. It does take a bit longer for us to see a reaction. Now with morphine, grapeseed extract, strawberry extract, what I do is
that's a lot of horses.
Dip a needle into whatever I'm testing for. Get basically a trace amount on the needle, and then prick it under the skin. So you're introducing it directly into the skin and the blood, so you should see a reaction pretty quickly. Usually redness, irritation, itchiness, bumps. Is kind of what you're looking for. So those are the two kind of methodologies. And then we already talked about it. Yeah, when you're giving out morphine, always go for the lowest dose possible.
Right.
I think this might be in a different section, but we'll just cover it anyways. Because we're technically still frontier medicine, a lot of our syringes basically just have a few measurements. Full, half, and quarter dose.
Alright.
I think most of the time you're probably just going to use full or half. Sometimes, like if a patient is bleeding out pretty bad, and their pulse is high, you can try to get away with like a half dose of strawberry extract. But that's still kind of a dangerous game to play.
Is it better for the full then?
Well, in that case, because strawberry extract will raise the pulse. So you don't want to.
Oh no, yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah.
I suppose we go for quercetin instead.
Now that's that box checked off.
Oh, very good. Is it 2 now? Good night, poet.
Oh no, that was just one. Oh, well,
oh no,
yeah,
I meant
we did poisoning. Yeah.
We did. Yeah, poisoning.
A magic trick.
Oh, no. No, we gotta go inside. We gotta go inside.
Alright, it's open.
No.
Gotta pat him down and whatnot first. Why is there a ranger cuffed?
It's not a ranger.
Oh. Oh, Alright, in you go. Didn't get halfway through.
Yep.
She does look like a ranger.
No,
No,
I guess.
no. All right, get
Funny
your
hat
ass
game.
in the cell.
Make sure you pat her down and get her into the cell.
The men and women of many hats.
Whoever uses this door here, make sure it's locked.
Hat rack.
I guess.
Oh, good work on that one.
What is happening?
Hey, it's my poker playing buddy.
Anything back here?
I'll just get in there.
Just a general FAO
getting
for
searched.
everybody. Would recommend taking a look when you can.
You're wanted.
We still haven't found out what those gunshots were, dude.
I just want everybody to know that Hathaway, he shot down a horse.
Who's Hathaway?
Killed the horse, actually.
All right, I think we got enough deputies to handle all this.
Alright, have I been searched as well?
Thank you.
I don't know. Yeah, he has. It's fine.
Okay, there's nothing.
Alright, come here, I'll get
I've been in this town for too long. I'm getting out of town.
Roman. It's a Roman emperor.
Yeah, good to see you.
That's probably what you're thinking of. Yeah.
I am probably going to stop streaming.
Okay.
We might be sitting here for a while. And nothing might happen. So, thanks for joining us. I may be on tomorrow again. I don't think I have anything planned in real life. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Be well, everybody.